Alright, hello everyone. Yesterday marked the end of my low buy, and I will be filming the first part of this video tonight. Um, I think I've learned a bit, but I also haven't learned enough. Now, I specifically limited myself on clothing pieces. I did not limit myself on jewelry or accessories, anything else like that. So, yeah. I think I will be starting a new low buy to do with other categories in my wardrobe, to do with accessories, to do with things like that. I think accessories is what I really need. So I will be showing you guys what I bought within this month-long period, which I know seems like I should have bought less than I did, but I didn't probably. And I also have a pile of things I am going to get rid of, so I will show you both those things now. And yeah. So this pile of things right here is what I bought within a month-long period. Little disappointed, that's quite a lot of things, and none of it was very expensive, by the way. I'd like to preface that. Like these sandals that are my literal dream sandals, these were like $5.99. Okay. The most expensive thing was probably this crochet bunny. That was $24. So everything else was definitely under that. Let me just preface. A pile of things I am going to get rid of. So, yeah. So I did buy a black headband. This was about, I think, $1.25 from a local antique store. And I thought it was just a good investment to have. I've worn it with so many outfits, so I definitely would say this is not a wasteful buy. I also bought this pearl necklace from Liz Claiborne at another local antique store, the same one I bought this at. I also bought this brooch there. I have worn this brooch so many times, do not regret it. At the same antique store, I purchased this glass beaded flower necklace right here. I've been really into a lot of Pinterest jewelry and things, so just that has really inspired my purchase decisions recently. Trying to think. At the same antique store, I also bought this ring right here. And I think that's all from that particular store. At another antique store, the one that I go to the most frequently, these are the items from my mini haul. The only clothing piece, I purchased only one actual clothing piece this period, which means I would say this low buy was overall successful because I only bought one clothing piece and that was what I was restricting myself on. But as far as everything else goes, I think I need more restrictions. Today I bought these mushroom earrings and some more strawberry earrings. Did you expect anything less? And I bought these two belts, one visit to a consignment store, and today I crossed a couple of wishlist boxes and bought these belts, but I'm getting rid of two belts that I no longer need. And today I also purchased some sandals, and I do not own any sandals right now. So, oh, and I also bought this mushroom necklace today. So, one more thing. Bought this insane necklace here to further my endeavor for strange Pinterest jewelry. So, yeah. Have I learned anything? I think I've been a lot more mindful when it comes to purchasing clothing. And because I went to a thrift store today and I got really tempted and I tried on so many things, I did not purchase one piece of clothing. I was extremely picky. I mean, I purchased shoes, but I was not restricting my shoes. I was restricting clothing. I did not buy anything as far as clothing went. I was like, no, this is wrong. This won't add anything. I thought about the outfits. I thought about the space. I thought about the compromise. And I think it's definitely improved the way that I shop for clothing. But as far as accessories go, it has not improved anything. So I'm going to have to try to be mindful about that as well. And I have this tendency to accumulate a lot of stuff. And I'm going to try to, I think it's worked with clothing. And I think my summer wardrobe is extremely limited compared to my winter and fall wardrobe. So I do think I am going to have to, make make some sacrifices as far as that my space goes, and I'm going to actually use some storage under my bed to store mostly my absurd amount of sweaters I have and things, so I am going to put some things away so that I do have more space for things for summer because I am actually very limited. I only own one pair of shorts, okay? But I own a lot of pants. And I'm not really a big fan of shorts either, but I do think I should have at least one, maybe two more pairs. So that is something that I do need. And I think because I did this challenge, I finally came to recognize that. Anyway, that is all I'm going to say for tonight, and I'll come back tomorrow with more information. Alright, so now I'll be showing you guys some of my most worn items and all the outfits that I took pictures of this month. So I'll do that now. Starting with shoes, I bought these shoes of fall of 2023. They were $110 from the brand Trotters. They are an 8.5 wide because I am an 8.5 wide. They fit my feet perfectly, and the soles are extremely comfortable. They're 100% leather, and they're just probably the best shoe, one of the best shoe investments I've made for sure. They are totally, what is that? It looks like I gotta clean them a little bit, but they're very timeless and just go with so many things. Do not regret them. Bit more of a wild card, which I didn't really expect myself to wear these much, are in contrast to these leather shoes from Honduras I found at Goodwill for $4. The insides of them are kind of coming off, like this weird paint in there gets on my foot every single time. These were a bit of a weird purchase because I was really torn because the shape of them is kind of funny. Like, I kind of didn't know if I wanted them or not. But now that I've bought them, I am really glad that I did because I have loved every outfit I've paired with these. So, wholeheartedly do not regret buying these for $4. That was insane. I just wish I could fix this problem on the inside to get all that black stuff off so it stops getting on my feet. But, because I just wear no-show socks and then it gets on my feet. So, if you guys have any tips for that, I'd really appreciate it. It's all over in here. That's the only problem with these, but I've still worn them a lot regardless somehow. Here are the earrings, headband, and necklace that I have worn the most this month by a significant amount. I also want you guys to know that pile of things has actually gotten bigger. I still need to go through it, kind of make some negotiations and stuff with myself, but I will be bringing these items to probably a Goodwill in the next few days. So, in conclusion, from my first low buy, I would say that, like I said, I still have things to learn, but I really do value the pieces that I have, and I think I am pretty solidified in what my style is and what jewelry I like. And I think I love the possessions that I have that I already own. Like, I don't really need more. Like, I think that's what I've learned, honestly. I probably will go back to old habits and buy more. I'm just saying this with some self-awareness. It might even be within the next few days, knowing myself, especially the way I get when I thrift with my friends and stuff. But in general, especially the pieces I wore this time, they're very timeless. None of them are big fashion brands or designer brands or anything. I do have stuff from like Levi's and like Kate Spade and like, big brand names or whatever, but none of my favorite things were from very visibly recognizable brands. They were just random, probably vintage brands. So and they're probably some of my most treasured pieces in my closet is what I grabbed this time around. So, despite the fact that I do love change, I do love variety and things like that. That stuff, especially with style, gives me a bit of a dopamine rush. But I have quite a variety in my wardrobe already, and I tend to kind of gravitate towards the same stuff at the end of the day. So, which tends to be things along the lines of academia or like funky, colorful jewelry and like very big jewelry I love, just and normally timeless looking clothing and really funky jewelry. That's sort of what my style is, and I don't really need to give it a name, it's mine. So I think that's what I've learned. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that this may have helped you, or it's at least helped myself somewhat. I think I could still do better, but this is a starting point and a new, hopefully, psychological wiring in my head. So, yeah. Anyway, goodbye, guys. Have a good day.